Welcome to American History Notes. We're discussing the Plymouth colony continuing. Now, from picking up from the last session, after realizing that Cape Cod was not a good place to stay, they moved on to the place that Captain John Smith had already named Plymouth. Unfortunately, half of the settlers died that winter from disease. However, when the Mayflower returned to England the following spring, none opted to return with the ship. Friendly Native Americans helped them to plant and cultivate corn, and Miles Standish taught them to shoot game, while fish, clams, and lobsters were plentiful. In October of 1621, they invited the friendly Wampanoag Indians to share their first Thanksgiving meal with them and concluded a treaty with the headman, Massasoit. And when you talk about Native Americans, you talk about headman or chief, very similar to a king in the Bible. Nations in the Bible in the Old Testament, and in Greek we get nations from ethnos, which means ethnic today. We use as ethnic today. They were a group of people that were related by blood or adoption, and they were nations. And so these Indian groups, it's not just Indians or Native Americans. They were, Wampanoag, Algonquin. Later on, we'll talk about Lakota Sioux. These are actual nations of people. Now, they didn't have the same concept of the boundaries and stuff that we do, and their political lives are more fluid than what Europeans were. But just keep in mind that these were definitely formidable people. They could have been a threat to the English European invasion anyway. But anyway, they didn't unite. So Massasoit was the head man. William Bradford, at the age of 31, was elected governor after the first one died. And from there on, Plymouth Colony had annual elections for governors and their assistants. A compassionate shipmaster fishing off the coast gave them food to fend off starvation. And when they heard of the massacre at Jamestown, they built a fort. By trading corn with the local Native Americans for beaver pelts and sending these back to England, they were able to buy their way out of debt to the London loan sharks and to obtain a patent from the reorganized Northern Virginia Company, now called the Council for New England. And now, next time, we're going to continue to study the Plymouth colony, and we're going to talk about its Puritanism a little bit, and religion, to get an idea of where they stood, and to set our expectations of their idea of religious freedom, because it wasn't the same as ours. So I look forward to talking to you. I enjoy this, and have a great day.